through Thursday within the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concept, and its center represents neutrality, a balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey here in the hourglass. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the seven chakras and unlocking the spiritual experiences, aligning our conscious selves with the great aspect of life. Each session here unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansion of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Hourglass Era.
Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. Come on into the assignment. How y'all feel this morning? I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. And of course, y'all know I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And we gonna get this stuff all the way right. Hey, listen, one time for just making mistakes, you know what I'm saying? One time for, you know what I'm saying, allowing you just to flow according to how you desire. And you ain't really got no script to abide by. It's okay. I think it's okay to not have a script. It's okay. That means you can flow in your natural capacity of flowing. And I know that I came in a day after y'all might be sluggish. Everybody that's that I guess have a desire to tap into the festivity that happened on yesterday that the world actually tapped into. I don't know at this moment. I don't know. I just let it be what it is. I don't know why the creator of all things has me on this journey of understanding and comprehension. And I ain't fighting it no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to fight it. I used to want to know. And now I just let it be what it is. And so it's a beautiful space to be in when you're free from all the restrictions, or you're free from all the financial deficits that they want you to go into the new year with. You know, the last month, a few days before the new year is coming, and then you'll go spend all out. And here it is, you're under because of this script that they have in the atmosphere for everybody to delve into. I don't know why I believe that the creator of all things has separated me from all of the I guess I don't want to call them paganistic holidays, but you know what I'm saying, we got to call it what it is. And so at the same time, I just believe that I'm free. And I'm thankful for being free. I'm thankful for having liberty. I'm thankful for being where I am when I'm there. And so at the same time, I am here on assignment. Anybody that know me know I possibly would not even do this. I promise you I wouldn't. I wouldn't do these sessions every morning, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour if I was just trying to be here in the flesh. You feel me? I ain't nothing that I'm doing is based on the flesh. Everything that I do is based on spiritual inclinations and spiritual elevations and having a desire to connect with the Most High. And I'm talking about on a more intimate level and not through all of the festivities that they put before us and say, y'all connect with them through this way. And I don't need nobody connecting no avenues and no streets and no boulevards for me to connect with the Most High, because I believe that He is in me. And I am in him. He told us a little while back that we are the I ams in the earth. And so at the same time, being that I can stand on 100%, I am the I am in the earth. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. And I'm here kind of like almost full, but yet empty. I didn't partake in any of the festivities. And I feel good about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not held bound. And I see people all around me rushing to the stores and rushing to they don't even know that the best deals come after the day. Did you hear me? I said they don't even know that the best deals that you will receive, sir, the best deals that you will partake in, ma'am, is after the day by which they have marked all the prices up and then act like they took some prices down just for you to partake in it. I'm telling you that it'll even go further down if you go into days after the day that they've set in the atmosphere for you to partake in. And so it's a beautiful space to be here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. And of course, y'all know I'm on assignment ever since October 15th, 2022, when the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. I didn't take you through all of the things that I've allowed you to go through, first and foremost, outside of me. And then secondly, I allowed you to go through some things while you were connected to me. And then I allowed you to go through academic inclinations and you went to school and, you know, matriculated in the highest of universities just to come out and say nothing. I was like, no, I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it according to the power that worketh within me. And so at the same time this morning, I came with a word. Y'all know I'm going to come with a word. Now, if I don't come with nothing else, I'm going to come with a word for the session by which the creator of all things has led me here. And so since I'm here, I might as well drop a few nuggets in the fertile soil of your mind. Did you hear me? I said I might as well drop a few nuggets in the fertile soil of your mind. Your mind is fertile, sir. Hey, ma'am, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. Back in the days that what was it, Negro College Fund was like, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And now that the creator of all things has led me to the thoughts and led me to your mind, and led me to the memories and led me to understanding and comprehensions and conscientiousness. And so since he's led me here, I'm here on assignment. I know that I speak to the fertile soil of individuals. I know it might be slow because you have sat there and ate all the things that you shouldn't have eaten because you don't even know your blood type. What's your blood type, sir? What is your blood type? What is your blood type? It's only 4 blood types in the whole diaspora. It's only 4 blood types. You got A, you have B, you have AB, and you have O, right? And so at the same time, you have 4 blood types. What are your blood? Do you even know as a 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old in this atmosphere what your blood type is? And so this morning, he has me on assignment. And I started coming yesterday, but I wanted to give y'all a day of letting y'all just take care of your business with your family and your friends, and you just, you know, and I sat on the side of the bed yesterday on the 25th. What they said that y'all you should be celebrating this entity in the earth. And I really debated whether or not I should come on yesterday, and whether or not I would be well within my right to speak into the mind of the people as they endured that season of holiday. And so for whatever reason, I don't know why the creator of all things has me here. I don't even want to eat the meal that's in October. I don't even want to partake in the meal on that day because I know what it really truly symbolic of, but I don't want to go there too much. And so at the same time, this morning I came with a session. These are psychological sessions that I have now that I'm on this side of the spectrum of teaching and learning and becoming a forever learner. I am a forever learner in the atmosphere. I always want to learn. I always go and do some research. I'm a natural born aid. I see my sister is on right now. Janice, how you doing, Janice? I see you know that what we went through in school. We walked beside each other and we graduated from Ohio Christian University. You know what I'm saying? With the reason for a specific reason. And whatever that reason was for you, and whatever that reason was for me, we both obtained the degree by which we went to school for. And so at the same time, we've all went our separate ways. And now, on October 15th, 2022, the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. And I've been here ever since. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning with a sentence by which the creator said to me on day before yesterday. I could have spoke this word yesterday, but for whatever reason, I sat on the side of the bed around the 9 o'clock hour, and I just debated whether or not I would come or would I just give y'all a day to allow y'all to, you know what I'm saying, just enjoy family and friends and the festivities of it all. And so at the same time, I decided not to come and give y'all an opportunity. But these words was dropped in my spirit. And so y'all know I got to share what the creator of all things shared with me on day before yesterday. He said, tell them that you're responsible for who you entertain. And I'm like, what? He said, tell my children that they are responsible for everybody that they entertain. And I was baffled for a second because everybody know, I know that this is an entertaining type season, right? This season is full of entertainment with people with the nicest house, with the biggest, backyard, or with the biggest front yard where a lot of cars can pull in and around the house that they celebrate this particular day. And he said, tell the person that will hear you this morning that they are responsible, that you're responsible for the people for who you entertain. You're responsible for them people. And so at the same time, of course, y'all know I couldn't grasp it in my limited conscious thought process. Y'all know I sit here and something happens to me in the morning when I sit in the 9 o'clock hour, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, I sit. This is my calling. This is my challenge. This is my charge in the earth. And so as I sit and as I have opened my spirit up and I've opened my mind and my thoughts and my life's curriculum up to the world, y'all know I walk this thing out transparent. I have no reason. I have no reason not to be transparent. And so at the same time, I'm just sharing my thoughts and sharing my wisdom and sharing my understanding and sharing my comprehension and sharing my essence of who I am in the earth. And y'all know I eat according to my blood type for the last 9 years. This is my 9th year. It's going on my 10th year. Yeah, so this would make my 10th year. March of this up and coming year would be the 10th year I've been here in Atlanta, Georgia. And in these 10 years, it has been a lot of change, a lot of challenge, and a lot of charging that he's charged me, the creator of all things, has said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. I didn't take you through all that stuff that I took you through in Miami, growing up as a child, as I've been through the crack epidemic, in the 80s and the 90s, depending on what side of the crack epidemic you were going to be on, either a user or a dealer. So I made bad choices in my life. I became the dealer because I saw what it was doing to the people. So why would I become an addict? I just chose that side of the spectrum. I'm not proud of it. That's just my testimony. That's my story. I'm writing about it, and y'all will read about it in a book. And I'm still writing, y'all. For whatever reason, I get to this book, and I open up a book, and I start to read it and get caught up in it and start making little small changes, and I'm still not having fulfilled that calling, but I believe that it's on the verge of being dropped. I feel comfortable enough to drop the book called Out the Gate with the Lemon. I came out the gate with the lemon. A lemon of life. We all have lemons. Did you hear me? I said we all have lemons. Y'all know I put my pencil behind my ear. Remember back in the day, you used to walk around with a pencil behind your ear like a real true professor. Like without, listen, man, I promise you, I can tell you this, that it was a reason and a season or a lifetime of struggles that I've had and I made it through. And now I'm a conqueror. I came, I saw, and I conquered. And I ain't wavering from this, based on the fact that I know who I am and I know whose I am. I know by which I stand here this morning. I don't stand in my own power. I don't even stand in my own understanding. I don't even know what this is that the creator of all things has brought me to. All I know is who can stop me. Can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody say, shut up and sit down. I'm gonna sit you down for, in certain ministries, people can sit you down. There's an anointing on your life. They'll see it and they get intimidated by your anointing and want to put you on the back burner and say, oh yeah, you preach one time a year. Now the creator said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. Now that became a speaker daily, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday at the 9 o'clock hour. You see how creative all things would do that? Well, it's remarkable how he moved. I've been told that before in ministry, you will never get a chance to preach ever again if I have anything to do with it. I have been told that. I have been told that they have preached my ministerial eulogy. That's the truth, y'all. And so at the same time, I got a new word for y'all now. Wealthy risings. I know that the table of my hearing keep coming across people saying good morning. And I'm like, why is that triggering me now? Somebody told me that the morning they moved the U out of the MORN. The U is the morning that you mourning the loss of a loved one. You say good morning, that means that the slave master that beat your wife or your husband or your wife or whatever it was, they'll come by in the morning and tell that the people that watch that whole thing good morning, as an insult to their intellect, as an insult to their psychological well-being. They'll say good morning to them. And so when somebody came by and told me that, and that's about the second or third time I've heard it. And so for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those individuals that become so word conscious. But if the creator of all things has me here, then he has me here for a reason, and it's for a purpose. And so I said, I'm struggling with that good morning thing, because I don't want to do anything to our people or to our ethnicity or to our culture that will be putting a damper on their thought process. And so at the same time, I want to come up with this word called wealthy risings. I know the other word, what was that word that everybody using now? Something risings. And so at the same time, I came up with my own word, wealthy risings. Wake up to the wealth. Wake up to the understanding and the information and the knowledge that we're going to need in this new up and coming season as 2024. 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9. So this year that's coming up, 2025, is equal to 9. We did a research on the number 9, and 9 is the number of completion. But it's also a number that is completing one era It's exiting one era, but you're entering into another. And so at the same time, I came this morning to share with y'all. Y'all know I float with my eyes wide closed. Ooh-wee. You know, I'll close my natural eyes and open my third eye. Allow that third eye to see. Close your natural eyes so you can see, man. I know it sounds like an oxymoron. How you gonna close your eyes to see? I'm telling you that sometimes or another, your natural eyes, right? Your natural eyes will fool you. They will. And so sometimes you might have to close your natural eye just in order to see out your sixth chakra. Your third eye chakra has to be open, balanced, and alive. And so at the same time, I came this morning. I came with the music that's playing in the background. That's a frequency. Did you hear me? I said I came with the music that's playing in the background is a frequency, a powerful frequency of God for wealth, health, miracles that will come into your life. And so I play music like this in the background in order for you to have the ability to tap in, because I know that there's a sound in the earth. Ooh-wee. I say there's a sound, my brother, hey sis, there's a sound in the earth that is significant and that's symbolic and that will connect you to the higher being and the higher power and the higher source by which we stand. And this sound that I have playing in the background will usher you into the presence of a holistic, universal creator. Yeah, he's holistic and he's universal. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning to tell every individual under the sound of my voice that you are responsible for who you entertain. And I had to sit back for a second when he dropped this in my spirit. He said, every individual who you entertain, period, just whether you're at Walmart, whether you're at Winn-Dixie, whether you're at, Kroger's, whether you at CVS, whether you at any, Right Day, wherever you are, there, you're responsible for the person that you entertain. But then he took me to this meal that we all supposed to share in on yesterday. And he said, every individual that has offered people to come into their homes, right? And you told people, hey, look, this is my year, and this is the year by which I want y'all to come into my house, and y'all gonna come, and we're gonna sup together, and we're gonna we're gonna feast together. That person of that home that was that invited all the family members and the guests in, he said, tell them that they are responsible for who you entertain. And I'm like, wait a minute. He said, tell all the homeowners, tell all the people who want to have that particular, it's your year. Some families have a house to go to every year. Okay, we going to that house this year, and this year we going to that house, and this year we going to this house over here, and this year we going over here, right? You say, tell them I said that they are responsible for the people who they're entertaining. They're responsible for them. And so then he took me to the table. So in my vivid imagination, I know when you're entertaining people, that there's usually a table that's prepared for the people to pick from and to eat from. There's a table that's a nice spread that they put out on Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year. They put a spread out. And so they call you in and say, come on in and sup. But what kind of person would you be if you bring people to your table and don't even know their blood type? Ooh, I know y'all gonna be mad at me right now. Now, how you gonna tell the husband that you married to, ma'am? Hey, sir, how you gonna tell the wife that you are married to for all these many years, I love you? and you don't even know their blood type. Ooh-wee. I know this ain't. I know I know y'all ain't gonna like me. I know. I put this lab jacket on. I also had on, y'all can't see, I put on my warfare gear. See, I got that warfare gear on under there. I got that camouflage on because I know I'm going into a warfare type territory. You start talking about people's food and their food choices. How you gonna be responsible for every individual you entertain, and you haven't even made a list of these people's blood types? How many people are A's in your atmosphere? How many people of your family are B's? How many people of your family are O's? The original man. That's why that was the O is an original man, because they got a universal donor. They can donate to everybody, but they can't receive from anybody. O's. That's the original man. If you really want to go there, that's the person that went down into the dirt and grabbed Adam, raked it together, and blew the Ruach breath of life into Adam's nostril. He became a living soul. He had to be a O. That was an O blood type person, entity in the earth. That's the original man, is an O. So we came A's like myself, and B's like they got a little slant pool in it on the side corner of their eyes. A's usually have good hair, or you know what I'm saying, a smooth, you know what I'm saying. I can tell an A. There's a different generalized characteristics of blood types. O's have a different characteristic. A's, B's, and AB's. There's only 4 blood types in the whole entire earth. And so at the same time, what the Creator told me, he said, they might get mad at you, my brother. But at this moment, do you care? Do you care enough to care? Or do you just want to do your assignment and make sure that they understand that when they come over here to the Hourglass Era, where you have to be cognitively aware of the pH in your body, small p, capital H, the power of hydrogen, you have to be mindful. You're going to have to show people how to, and feed these people that you're entertaining. You're going to feed these people that you're entertaining. You're going to feed these people correctly. You can't say that you love your family members and then don't even know their blood type, and putting everything on that table, that spread for them to eat from, that's causing them sickness and going to cause them 2 or 3 days later to have low vibrations because of the fact that they ate the wrong food. You don't even care enough to care. And so at the same time, you say you love your husband, but you'll feed him outside his blood type. Come on now, we got to wake all the way up, yo. I know this is something y'all probably wouldn't want to hear. But at the same time, you're going to say you love your wife, my brother, and you're going to feed her all type of stuff outside of her blood type. You are responsible for who you entertain. All them family members and all those new children and all those brand new babies that just went born into the atmosphere, and you don't even care enough to know their blood type so you can feed them their blood type food and get them on the right frame of mind and the right frequency and the right vibration earlier on in life. Cause their brain to fire differently when you feed them the correctly. So you are responsible for who you entertain, sir. There's an interaction that has to happen between who you're entertaining. There's an interaction. There's a transaction. There's a profit loss column. He took me banker's terms. And he said, you're either asset or you're a liability. You're either a profit or you're a loss. You're either a gain or you're either a loss. And so at the same time this morning, I came saying wealthy risings. That's my new word for good morning. Wealthy risings. That's the word that he gave me over this last camp. Wealthy risings. Wealthy risings, my brother. Wealthy risings. Wealthy. got to be wealthy in our thoughts, in our curriculum, in this thing called life's curriculum. You better walk conscious. You better walk intentional. And so maybe he got me out here right now. Maybe I'm on the chopping block right now. Maybe he got me here because he know I have enough heart and enough bandwidth in my mind, enough bandwidth in my spirit to be stretched. I said to be stretched past this point now. Because at the same time, y'all, I know this is not a good topic. You start talking about people, food choices, and then you know that their palates pull them in certain directions with all that macaroni and cheese. You know cheese is the biggest cancer-causing agent in the atmosphere. I do research on what cheese is. It's not even a real thing. It's pasteurized. It's not even real. You throw a slice of cheese in a 98.6 degree pan, and you'll see what it do. You got 98.6 degrees in your body. Your body temperature is 98.6 degrees. You put that cheese in your body, and it's stuck in your large intestines. Can't even pass through properly. It's gooey and stuck all in your large intestines. And so at the same time, wealthy risings, y'all. That's my new word for good morning, wealthy risings. As we enter into this new year of 2025, which is the number of 9. 9 is the number of completion. But it's also a number where you're exiting one era and you're entering into another. And so at the same time this morning, I came to say wealthy risings. As we approach this new year, we got 7 more days. 6 more days. We have 6 days. There's a countdown to you becoming the best version of yourself that you can become. Yeah. We got 6 more days. And so as we sit here and sit back and ponder this whole entire year that we done been on this earth, it's symbolic of victory because we moving through this whole entire year. And the saddest part for me right now, which just dropped in my spirit, is this some people that has made it this far, a day after Christmas, what they call Christmas. It's a day after, and they still won't make it into the new year. We still got some people on this earth right now that made it to after Christmas and still won't make it into the new year. And so right now, I'm held responsible for y'all. Just like how he told me to tell y'all that you're responsible for who you entertain, maybe I am responsible for the individuals that's listening to me. Maybe I have a certain level of responsibility to feed y'all something good. It might not be good, but it's good for you. Maybe it might ruffle your feathers when I start talking about your food choices. Knowing that this is my 9th, going on my 10th year of eating according to my blood type, A positive blood. Have I been perfect in doing it? No. But my brain synapses fire differently. I believe that that your food that you put in your body is either going to bring you up to alkaline conscientiousness, or it's going to drop you down into the acidic part of the conscious level. And you know that if you put food in your body that's not for your blood type, it will drop you into the acidity, where sickness, death, and disease is. And so at the same time, you know, at the same time, y'all know I got hourglasses. So the creator of all things has taken me to the hourglass era. The era by which we live is the era by which you have to be cognitively aware and a sign of your pH in your body. And so up here is going to be health, wellness, and well-being. Here is going to be death, destruction, and dis-ease in your body. And it goes from 0 to 14. You heard what I said, 14. I ain't scared of y'all. 14. It goes from 0 to 14. The pH in your body goes from 0 to 14. And so this has to be 7. And so one number under 7 is 6, and one number above 7 is 8. And in this little small thing is neutral. And so at the same time, right now, what I have to share with the mind of the people is every time you put something in your mouth, man, every time you put something in your mouth, sir, it's going to take you either up to the alkaline side or it's going to drop you down into the acidic side. Do you believe that? Whether you believe it or not, it's the truth of the matter. And so at the same time this morning I came. I know this is not a good topic to be talking about right now based on the fact that everybody just came out of this, this eating capacity. But I'm here this morning to tell you, if you got pain in your body because you just ate something, shame on you. If you allow your palate to drive you into dis-ease in your body, shame on you. Because ease got to be at the top. Like, remember when I told y'all I used to eat outside my blood type? I wasn't able to do this. I wasn't able to do my thing. I prayed one time a few months ago and said, Lord, would I ever have the use and the activity of my hands again? That's how much pain I used to be in the joints of my hand. Couldn't even pick up a weight. Couldn't even pick up a pencil. Couldn't even pick up a pen to write. I mean, one day I was in so much pain, I had to write my signature with my left hand. That was all because I wasn't paying attention to. Now I walk in conscious awareness that everything I put in my mouth is going to either take me up to alkalinity or drop me down into acidity. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning to share and tell that you are responsible for every individual you entertain. Don't entertain your loved ones and give them poison. How you going to entertain your loved ones and then give them poison to eat? Because what you're feeding them is not even conducive for their overall well-being. And so I know this is not a good topic. I know this is not a good session. But who gonna tell you the truth? I know that truth is a part of our warfare armor. Have our loins girded with truth and our feet shod with the gospel of preparation of peace. That when you walk in this earth, you walk in truth. God can't walk in lies and deception, man. Amen. You can't walk in lies and deception. You cannot. You gotta walk in truth. And so I'm gonna give it to your blood raw. I know I'll end up being the enemy, possibly. Because people don't want to know the truth. People don't want you to tell them the truth. People want you to shuck and jive. Remember back in the day, they called it shucking and jiving. You want me to shuck and jive with you? I'm 57. I got 3 years before I'm 60. I'm on this earth 57 years. I have 3 more years on this earth before I'm 60 years old. And I might as well do it according to the power. You might as well walk according to your authority, according to your understanding, according to your comprehensions. You might as well walk this thing out and put shoe leather. Remember the session day before yesterday? He said, stop weeping and start walking. Y'all need to look at that session yesterday, day before yesterday, the day before Christmas Eve. He said, tell my children to stop weeping and start walking. Because in the midst of that walking, remember back in the days, grandma them used to put them light white booties, them little white booties, and string them up real tight. They don't know about that right now. Them little white booties, they used to be strung up real tight around your ankles to strengthen your ankles. And your ankles going to have to be strengthened in this up and coming season. As we close out one era of 2024, but we're entering into another. We're exiting one and we're entering into another. We're closing out one era, but we're entering into another of 2025. And 225 is the number of 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. plus 5 is 9. So 2025 equals 9. So 9 is the number of complete completion. And so at the same time, we hear this morning, on the 6th day, entering into a new dimension, a new era, a new frequency, a new vibration, a new aura that you're going to have to build your aura up and enter into. You got 6 days. Like I told the people last time I was on, you could have felt like you lost from January 1st, 2024 up until this moment. You got to have the mindset to say, I've won. I'm a winner. I've had more W's in my win column than I do L's in my loss column. If you can say that, it'll catapult and propel you into a new dimension. Sometimes I believe that the placement of these seasons is right before we're supposed to be springboard into this new year. Here we go all slowful because of some food that you just ate. The food choices that you ate was not conducive for your overall growth, and for your overall well-being, and for your overall conscientiousness and your overall understanding. And now I got you all downtrodden and slow going into the new year. And so at the same time, I came this morning. I came to tell every individual in the sound of my voice that you are responsible for the people you entertain. Whoever it is you entertain, you are responsible for those individuals, those souls, those minds, those thoughts. You are responsible for that mind. Speak into their minds. While you got your family members around you and y'all loving on each other, make sure you stand up, and maybe you gotta hit the side of the glass. Maybe you gotta tap on the side of the glass, and you know how you tap on the side of the glass like, hey, I got an announcement to make. Maybe somebody, maybe the creator of all things has called you to be that announcer, to be that person, that spokesperson for the family. Tap on the side of the glass and get everybody's attention in the room. Tell them you have something to say. Because you're responsible for the mind of the individuals that you entertain. You're responsible for that mind. Just like I feel like at this morning, I'm responsible for your thoughts. I'm here to elevate your thoughts and cause your curriculum to come higher. I want your life's curriculum to be able to look back over the cool shade of life as you sit on your front porch with your lemonade or your rocking chair on your circle car driveway with your white picket fence. I want you to be able to say, I've done all I can do, and I was successful in doing it. Did I have some failures along the way? Yes. Was I a perfect entity in the earth? Absolutely not. But you might not be perfect, sir, but you must be pure, ma'am. I said you might not be perfect, but you must be pure. There's a difference. Because we know that there is no perfection in the earth. But you must be pure in your understanding. You must be pure in your conscientiousness. You must be pure in your value and your worth, and your impact in the earth must be pure. Ooh-wee. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. I don't want to cause no ruckus in your life. You heard what I said, sir. I don't want to cause no ruckus in your life. I do not. But I'm here on assignment. And the creator of all things told me to tell you that you are responsible for who you entertain. You're responsible for those individuals, those souls, those minds, those thoughts. You're responsible for who you entertain. Make sure you entertain these people with the correct food choice. Start there. Start with their blood type and knowing who's who's around you that have your blood type and eat according to your blood type. Eat according to your understanding. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm a thought-provoker. I don't want to ruffle your feathers, but if you getting your feet and your toes being stepped on, don't charge it to me, charge it to the Creator, because He the one gave me this assignment. He the one told me this morning. He the one gave me these words to speak. He said, tell them I said that they are responsible for the people they're entertaining. Don't get mad at the messenger. I said, don't get mad at the messenger. I know that in order to become a messenger, you might have to be going through the first 4 letters of that word, mess. In order to get a testimony, my brother, a sis, in order to have a testimony, you got to go through those first 4 letters. You got to go through the test in order to have a testimony. Just like in order to be a messenger, you might have to live in mess for a season of your life, like I've done. And so at the same time, I am the messenger. Maybe I had to go through mess in order to have a message. Did you hear me? I said, maybe I had to endure mess in my life. F-M-E-S-S. Mess. Maybe I had to become the messenger. Wealthy risings to every individual in the sound of my voice. Wake up to the wealth of understanding. Wake up to the wealth of knowledge. Wake up to the wealth of creativity. Wake up to the wealth of entity. Wake up to the wealth of who you are, of the essence of who you are, the energy by who you are that resides in you. Maybe there's an energy that's in you that needs to be woke up and shook and nudged in order for you to wake up into this new season. In order to be catapulted and propelled into a new dimension of thought, of understanding, of comprehension. Maybe you got to have to start with your food choices. Maybe that's a starting point for you. And so at the same time, be careful. Did you hear me? I said, as we walk into this new season, as we exit one entity, and then we're entering another. As we walk into this new season of understanding, of comprehension, of foundational truth. Maybe this is a foundational truth. And the pH in your body is significant. Did you hear me? That 0 to 14, 7 being a center, is neutral. And maybe you have to be cognitively aware of the people who you're entertaining. That's what he told me. He said, tell them I said that they're responsible for every individual that they entertain. So all y'all that call your loved ones over to the house, don't feed them poison. Don't let them eat outside their blood type across the whole food diaspora. Because if you don't have any discipline, you look over that table and you want potato salad. It's potatoes, mashed potatoes. I can't eat mashed potatoes. I can't eat a potato. Potato for an A positive blood person is detrimental. Did you hear me? Potato chips. I know you used to like Pringles. I know you like them yellow bag Lays. But y'all gonna have to put it on here. Y'all gonna have to push it to the side. You're gonna have to control your palate. In this next up and coming season, we're exiting one thing, but we're entering into another in 2025. We're coming out of one thing, but we're entering into another. 2025 equals 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 is a number of complete completion. But it's also a number that's telling you that you're exiting one thing and you're entering into another. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker, I'm here for no other reason than to provoke thought, cause your thoughts to become aligned with your body and the pH in your body, in all three components of your body, your mind, your body, and your spirit. I know they tell you mind, body, and spirit. That's not the correct order, but I said it to snap you in. The correct order, ma'am, and never forget this, sir, is your spirit is first. It's your spirit, mind, and body. Your body going back to the dirt. That's the lowest vibration of who you are, your body. So your spirit, your mind, and your body must be alkalinic. In order for you to self-actualize and become the best version of yourself, look at Maslow's hierarchy needs. In order for you to self-actualize and become the best version of yourself, you cannot do it with an acidic anything. An acidic spirit, an acidic mind, an acidic body. Either one of those things that's acidic, it will hamper or stagnate or prevent you from becoming. Creating, believing, becoming. And so at the same time, you need all three components. You want to call them compartments? You can. Your spirit, your mind, and your body must be alkalinic in order for you to self-actualize and become the best version of yourself that you can become. True enough, all your basic essential needs must be met. Just go to Maslow's hierarchy needs and you'll see that the base is the most basic, like water and food and shelter. Those are the basic needs. Maslow's hierarchy need at the top says self-actualization. And I'm here this morning as we embark upon a brand new year of 2025. It's symbolic of the number 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Zeros don't have a value. And so at the same time, it's 9. So I came this morning. I've saw and I've conquered. I've conquered anything that would stagnate and prevent me from becoming. If it's food that I have to put on the back burner of my life, I know it's trimming me down. I know I'm down now, in comparison to what I once was. But you cannot eat across the whole entire food chain and be bulky and big. If you big and swole, sir, most likely you're inflamed. Most likely that's inflammation in your ankles, in your joints, in your skin, in your body. And so at the same time, of course you're going to be swole and big because you're unhealthy. And so at the same time, I can sit here with a clean bill of health, knowing that I have a clean bill, a clean slate of health, and I can do this. I can walk. I can do my elbows. Ain't nothing in my body in pain. Nothing, because I eat according to my blood type. And so at the same time, nothing is low vibration. I believe that it even gives me the power to speak through my 5th chakra. When you eat outside your blood type, your voice is not even clear. Your thoughts are not with clarity. Your thoughts are not solidified with understanding because you can't. You're too sluggish in your body. So maybe you need to go on a fast, and maybe you need to flush out and take a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. And let that be the last thing you put in your mouth at night is 2 spoonfuls of extra virgin olive oil. Put and swallow that. You wake up in the morning, you're going to take the best dump ever. Did you hear me? I said you wake up, you're going to take a good dump. You're going to be able to flush all the fecal material out of your large and small intestines, out of your colon. Get all that food out your colon. Flush out the old year and start the new year off fresh with a fresh system, with a fresh, vibrant intestines, and a fresh stomach. Your stomach going to say thank you. And you flush all that stuff out your body. it's waste. It's no good for you. And so I came this morning. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I reverence my Lord. I reverence my Savior. I reverence the Creator of all things more than this stuff on this earth. I keep telling y'all that my vertical relationship means more to me than the horizontal relationship that I have across the diaspora of this world. My vertical relationship means more to me than I have across the horizontal, aspect of people I meet along the way of this thing called life's journey. Life's journey is just that. Life's curriculum gonna correct. And so this is life's curriculum that we're enduring, life curriculum. There's a curriculum of life. It's the saddest thing to go into the latter part of your days not really having understanding the true meaning of life and living. So at the same time, maybe I'm here this morning as your thought provoker. Maybe I went through all the things I went through in my life through the valley low experiences just to have the ability to speak mountain high inclinations to your mind. Now that I know that your mind is fertile, that the fertile soil of your mind can receive something, maybe the first thing you got to do is rake around your garden. Ooh-wee. The garden of your thoughts is significant. Maybe you got to clean out the shrubs around the garden of your mind. Maybe you got to clean out the you know what I'm saying, the garden of your thoughts, the garden of your understanding. Maybe it's time to rake out and clean out and blow out anything that's hindering, stagnating, or preventing you from becoming and creating and believing. Do you believe what you say? Do you believe what you say, sir? Can you tell somebody what you said and then stand on your word? Yeah. Or you waver. As soon as that word that came out your mouth, you don't even think about it no more. Because you're too sluggish to even remember what you told that young lady that you was going to do. Or what you told that young man what you was going to do. You so sluggish now, you done forgot what you told them. They still remember. You forgot. So at the same time, I'm here this morning to tell every individual on the sound of my voice what the Creator have told me. He said, tell them I said that they are responsible for the people they entertain. You're responsible for who you entertain, man. You're responsible for that person, for that soul, for that mind, for that entity, for that energy that's in the earth at the moment by which you invited them over to your house for Christmas. You are responsible for those souls. You're responsible for that, for those people that you entertain. You're responsible for them. And so at the same time, you might as well get your thoughts in order. Click the side of that glass and wake everybody up and then say your spiel over the mind of the people while they're in your custody. You're responsible for the people who you entertain. Through this holiday season, you're responsible for those minds, for those little minds of your grandchildren, your great-grands. You're responsible for those children. You're responsible for every individual that enter into the threshold of your doorway, of your home. You're responsible for those minds, for those bodies, for those energies. You're responsible. And I know Wealthy Risings is my new name for good morning. I'm putting good morning on the back burner of the tip of my tongue. Wealthy Risings. That's what we're going to say from now on. I don't want to say no morning, Because we ain't mourning nothing. I could mourn the loss of my child. I choose not to. I've mourned. It's an ED on the end. Now it's time to live. Ooh-wee. You might as well live life, because your day gonna come when you gonna be in the same position as those individuals that you've put under. Your day will come. They're our ancestors now. Those are the ones that's covering us right now. Maybe my son is looking down over me. I just hope that he's proud. My mom is proud of who I'm becoming. I believe in me. Believe in yourself. Ooh-wee. Trust you. Trust in yourself. Yeah. Because you are the I am in the earth. And so you got to trust in who you are. You got to trust in who the person who you believe. You better trust yourself. Trust your thoughts. Trust your own understanding. Trust your own creativity. Trust in you. Trust you. Believe and become. You look in the mirror in the morning, what does the mirror say to you? Ooh-wee. Does the mirror say victory? Victory. Does the mirror say defeat? Or does the mirror say victory? Does the mirror say triumphant? Does the mirror say a conqueror? Ooh-wee. Are you a conqueror in the earth? Well, you got 6 more days to start your journey of understanding and comprehension and conquering. Because this new up and coming season, the keys that unlock the doors in 2024 is not going to be the same keys that are going to unlock the doors in 2025. They're going to be new keys, new strategies, new awarenesses, new abundance, new victories, new essence, new enhancements, new vibrations, new frequencies and energies, new auras that precede you before you even walk through those double doors going into that convention or that black tie gala. Your spirit precedes you, and your spirit is a currency. Your spirit is. Your mind is a currency. Your thoughts are currencies in the earth. They pay dividends. So at the same time, since we here, I'm 3 minutes over the hour. Y'all know I come in here 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. I got this white lab jacket on this morning, so y'all know I got what it takes, and I have the credentials. All you need is a master's degree to become a professor on the collegiate level. Maybe he's called me higher than the collegiate level. Maybe the university of understanding that I'm standing here before right now will become a university. A university of thought. A university of mindset shifting. A university of understanding holistic understandings. A university of universal conscientiousness. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm here. Maybe that's why I had to go through all the things I went through in this thing called life's curriculum. Maybe I'm here on the assignment by which he's called me from the very foundation of this world. So I'm here now. I know. I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought provoker. I'm here for no other reason than to provoke thought. and cause the mindset shifting that's necessary in this up and coming 2005. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 2005 is 2025 is symbolic of the number 9. 9 is you're entering into one thing as you exit another. So I'm here this morning. I'm gone, y'all. I'm out of here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker. My assignment this morning is over. The section by which I believe that the creator of all things has allotted me to say to you is that you are responsible for every individual you entertain. So that house is for your entertainment, that you brought those people in. You better understand that you're responsible for entertaining that spirit, for entertaining that mind, for entertaining that body. Don't only entertain their bodies with food, but entertain their mind with conscious thoughts, and entertain their spirit, which is the real truth. Them is spirit. You are a spirit being having a human experience. Did you hear me? I say you are a spirit being having a brief humanistic experience. So I'm here this morning, thankful, grateful, appreciative, standing on my D. I gotta go, y'all. I can continue this, but for whatever reason I feel good. For whatever reason I feel like I can talk for another hour. Maybe this is where I gotta be as we approach the new year. Maybe maybe an hour before the new year, I'm supposed to be here speaking. And I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it, y'all. So we got 6 more days. I'm here every day into the new year. I ain't cutting no slack. I'm here every day for these next 6 days until we enter into the new. I say until we enter into the new era. Maybe I'm here this morning to speak into your mind. I'm gone, y'all. It's definitely been a blessing. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker. And I'm on assignment. Y'all be blessed.